Good morning, afternoon. Okay. First of all, I called DDS. He's going to call me back at 3 or a little after. To discuss everything. He is the supervisor, so he's got to assign someone to me, but he's also got to assign someone to about a zillion other people. But I explained to him what I needed, what I wanted, and he's going to, like I said, call me back. I will update you on that. When I get back from the food pantry. We're also going to do a video with this. Now you say, what the heck is that? Well, it's digital records and pictures. I'm going to show you how I organize them to the best of my ability. For example, this here is the genealogy. It needs to be updated, but this one is solely genealogies. So it has my genealogy, Diane's, and I believe Dawn's is on here. Dawn/Eric. Trying to make it look straight, and it's not looking straight no matter what I do. Okay. So, yeah. And the way it works is, see this button? You just push it up. Most of these, see this one you just push up. You don't have to push it down and then up. Most of these have a little protective mechanism. Well, this is a bad example of it because it has a little spinner on the bottom. See? And you just spin it. But a lot of these that have these, this kind, you can't just push it up, see? You can't just push it up. You have to push it in and push it up. You can't just push it up. See? You can't just push it up. It's just a protective mechanism for the part that sticks into your computer. I like the idea that you can pull that part down because that's the important part, you know. If you can't get it in your computer, you can't get the information sitting on it, which is sitting in here. This is a tiny one. This is a 4 gig. And that's something that you need to keep in mind with these, just like with the card that's in this camera. Okay? Just like this is memory, so is this. This is the memory card that this camera takes. This is a 32. This is only a 4. If I tried to use this much memory to film, good luck. I don't think I'd get a video out of it. But especially since they're all in like 4K and whatever now. Here's another example. This one spins. The whole thing spins. Okay, it sits in here and spins around. Now, this one I got it completely emptied because it came with my digital picture frame. I had someone else's family on it, so I completely emptied it. I'm going to assume the guy that sold it to me, based on the fact that the family was completely and utterly white and that he was African American, I'm going to say that he probably got it in a storage unit or something, which is why the memory card wasn't taken out. Now, this memory card has, does it say how many gigs? It's strange, it just says W photo. That's a Walgreens logo, by the way. We don't have a Walgreens around here, so again, assuming he got it out of a storage unit. Like I said, I have no idea, but I emptied it so that I could use it. Now this one, I have another one that also flips out. This one's kind of loose because it's been flipped out for so long sitting in the back of the photo frame. I personally think that if he did get it out of a storage unit, he should have pulled this from the photo frame and given it back to the office because it had the person's personal pictures on it, but that's my opinion. Do I have an... Oh, this is a different example. Again, it won't go up or down without pushing on it. But you see, this one has two lines. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to go turn on the light. But I'm just trying to show you the different, because there are a ton of different mechanisms, so to speak, for these. I also have some teeny tiny ones. Oh, I have one for the camera. The ones that my other camera takes, I have another one for the camera, are different. Do I have an example of that here? No, I do not. This is literally a keychain. This one is also 4 gigs. I had another one of these, a green one. See that? A lot of information right there. You do that, and you have to use this little button that's on top. And then you just use your fingernail and pull it. You can pull it that way if you want, sit it in that way. That would be fine. Or up. Either way, depending on the space you're trying to save. So, like I said, I lost one of those. I had a green one. That one I almost lost, but it got sent back to me. This one's another one that you have to push down. It just has a narrow... There. See? Kind of like a switchblade. Think of it that way. And you can look on the back or on the side and see the number of, the amount of memory. But I need to turn on the light to do that. And we'll go over that in the next video anyway. And then we'll put these over here. And I'll talk to you about how I organize the media. This is a genealogy video because it's going to show you how I organize family pictures into categories, digital ones, and digital vital records. I usually do it by family, by surname. Like my grandmother's 2 families, Cox and Dyer, are intermarried to each other. Twice. It's not just my great-grandparents who were Cox and Dyer. My great-grandmother's sister married my great-grandfather's brother. So the families are intertwined. Even more than that. So I usually put those 2 lines together, and on my dad's side, I separate the Wilson and the Hemingway, obviously, because those are his parents' lines, and they're both... There are a lot of offshoot lines. In the Cox-Dyer lines, I leave the offshoot lines with them because, like I said, the 2 are intertwined. And there are a couple of other intertwining. Now, don't get me wrong. My Bordeaux great-grandmother and her sister married my Hemingway great-grandfather and his brother as well. So, both of my parents' grandparents married siblings. In other words, both of my parents' grandparents married their spouse's sibling, is what I mean. So, makes things interesting from a DNA perspective. Because they give them a generation ahead of where they should be based on the number of centimorgans that we match because of the doubleness. So that particular line of the family ends up appearing to be more closely related because of, like I said, the doubleness. So I can't wait to get into that. I am going to turn on the light first. We also have a Kid Missing video coming up today, which have I switched it to April? No, I have not. I have to switch that to April. So please check that out. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you had a wonderful Easter. I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Please check out both channels where we have goals that we're trying to reach by Memorial Day. 500 subscribers here and 200 subscribers over on Punky's World. Link in description. Bye, guys. Mwah.